My name is Ericka, and this is August 26th. It has been a while since I've posted. You can say that I really got frustrated. I almost didn't understand why I was even in this challenge because I felt so incredibly worthless. A lot of it had to do with just mental state and trying to get past my own barriers, but regardless, I just didn't feel like I was going anywhere with this challenge, with my business, with anything. And it was really, really hard. And I finally feel as though I'm almost past that and as though I'm moving on. But even so, I still kind of feel like I'm just not getting anywhere. I started to repeat a lot of the same, failures. I knew that things with my business that I was doing, I knew they weren't working, but for some reason I just kept trying the same thing over and over again, wondering why I'm not getting different results. And it's funny because that's the entire point of the business, or this challenge, and that was, all of the training is telling me not to do the same things, but it's just, I was in it and I couldn't step back from it and look at the big picture, and that was really stopping me from doing what I was supposed to be doing. So you can say that I finally have had a breakthrough, and I've changed a lot of my marketing techniques, and I've changed a lot of the ways that I'm trying to grow my business, and nothing has really kicked in yet, but at least I feel as though I'm trying something different. And a lot of my problem was, just considering myself a failure and being frustrated with the way my business was growing, and looking at myself, and I was so depressed and so upset over it, but I could not change the way I was thinking. I could not get out of the slump I was in. It just was, it seemed like it was so big and so huge that I could not conquer it, and it just took a lot of time and a lot of energy to get past it. And now another month has gone by. It's almost the end of this month, and I'm hoping that I can still achieve things this weekend to help grow my business. Until my marketing kicks in, I guess I'm going to again be trying some of the same old, and see if I get a different result. Not likely, but at least I know that September is going to be different, and I really have so much hopes for it. I feel like this summer has been somewhat wasted, except for the beginning of it. I feel like I'm not doing all that I can, and a lot of it is time. I don't have enough of it. I have so many dedications and so many things that I need to put my time into, and I feel like the minute I try to do one, I shortfall on something else. I feel like by doing my business, I'm either shortfalling my husband, my family, or my church, or my work. And if I'm focusing on work, my business isn't getting anywhere. And if I'm focusing on family, I'm either taking away from my work or my business, and I cannot find a balance. And it is so incredibly frustrating. And it seems most of the time, my family comes first, God comes first, well, God comes foremost, then family, and then work. And after that, it's like my business does not get the time it needs. So that being said, trying to repeat the same failures over and over again, this is obviously why I'm not getting anywhere. And even though I'm trying to set my schedule, it's not working. I'm not getting anywhere with it. And I know I said that I'd actually put my schedule together to do it, and so I know what day, I'm supposed to spend on this and what day I'm supposed to spend on that. But I don't feel as if I'm not getting any leads. I'm not, like I keep doing paperwork. I'm not doing anything that's actually going to produce income. And a lot of it is because where I'm at right now, I'm not set up to get any of that. So I'm really hoping that this commercial that I'm going into brings me leads. Setting up my new website is going to bring me leads. That handing out my business cards will give me leads, and that putting a decal on the back of my card car advertising my business will also bring me leads. These are all things that I'm really hoping that are going to help. But so far, you know, I'm not getting very far with the business cards, but that's okay. It's still early, and I haven't really invested a lot of time into it yet. So hopefully, as I do it more and more, passing them out, that will help. I'm starting to think outside the box and do different marketing, because obviously what I'm doing isn't working. So I'm trying to think of maybe like group parties, or maybe just flat out putting myself out in a restaurant and passing out flyers and I don't know, just sitting at a table and talking about my business, and whoever's there and whoever listens hears. I'm so desperate to get somewhere, and I'm so sick of being stuck, and I don't know how to fix it besides just blatantly throwing myself out there. And the issue comes back to time. When do I have time to do this? You know, when do I have time to set this all up? You know, what do I take away from to get to it? Do I sacrifice my time with my family? Do I sacrifice? Well, I can't. I absolutely refuse to sacrifice my time with God, and I can't sacrifice my time at my other job. So, you know, it's got to come from somewhere. And sadly enough, I don't want this to affect my relationship with my husband, setting all this time aside for work. And as we speak, you know, my husband's going out of town tomorrow. And when he does, it takes the computer, so if I'm going to do my webcast, I have to do it now. So on the night before he leaves, I have to be doing a webcast.